Yep, we're good to go on my audio. Minimally, which is good. That's the important part here, right? Hearing me talk, not the music of the game, which is that. Less important. Slightly less important. Start Twitch. We should be off here. Cool. Let's see. Open this, do that. We're there. Oh, okay. Slay my Spire. Actually, a fair point. Is there a setting here that's going to let me just keep the music going when I'm tabbed away? That would be nice. Mutant background, yeah, okay. There we go. That way you can hear it while I'm fiddle farting around with stuff. Like now, we're gonna start the streams off, I think, with me doing some of just the daily games I enjoy. In this case, I enjoy these Cinenerdle games because I enjoy movies. They're all sort of based around doing they're based around like movie knowledge and stuff. I quite enjoy the critical one here. What this is it gives you a score of 20, gives you some hints here. The reviews are letterboxed reviews. Each one you reveal will subtract your score. They also let you look at like the worldwide box office and stuff, Rotten Tomatoes score, etc., etc. I quite like this game because the global scores are usually quite low on this, and so I can often score above par on them, so it makes me feel good. So let's give this one a shot, huh? First review we have is I lived B** Hitch the movie. I wonder what this word could be. It's probably botch, right? I love botch the movie. I think it's probably botch. This seems the most reasonable guess for me. Or butch or batch, perhaps. Not a whole lot to go on there, like a survival movie, I guess, here. Thank you, Andrea, for the succinct description of this. But yeah, I need another clue here. If you took all the stressful stuff out, you'd have an extremely relaxing nature ASMR. So it's a survival movie in nature. That's a little too many still. Let me get one more review here. I skipped every shot of trees, sky in this movie was an hour long. Okay, so it's like a long, meandering views of nature and trees and the forest, if you will. Is this like Tree of Life or something? Let me look at the box office here. Wow, that's more money than I would have thought. So $500 million. Survival movie out in the winter, I probably out in the woods. And it's artsy fartsy, long shots of the sky. Oh, is this the that Leonardo DiCaprio movie? Where he plays like the survivalist guy? The Revenant, I think is what that's called. Let's try it. I feel good about this. Yeah, it's the Revenant. Yeah. Didn't love this movie. I think I gave it like a 3 out of 5. But yeah, it made a lot of money. This is what kind of tipped me off. It couldn't have been Tree of Life or anything like that. Artsy fartsy survival movie that made a lot of money had to be The Revenant. All right. One other game before I start Spire here. I haven't done much assemble yet. I should. I looked at it and it was a little like, it seemed overly complex. Overly complex for me. Burgle's kind of fun. It always tells you to update the browser. I have no idea why. So the way this game works Basically, you want to try to find a movie with a plot that has these words or like words in it. The more words that are like this in the movie, the more points you get. And ideally, you get all 9. But that's kind of tough, kind of tricky. Sometimes the plots of movies that like you think would have these words in them don't actually have them in there. It's based off the scripts, I think, of movies versus like a Wikipedia summary, I believe. So assassin, boss, cave, prison, train, temple, orphan, robber. So fox is just fox. Fox is interesting here because it's like it's very specific. Or is it a little bit of, is it a little cheeky? Like, is it fox in metaphor here? Temple, orphan. Is it Robin Hood, the animated movie? Is that even like a... Is there an animated Robin Hood movie that was 1973? I'll try it. There is an animated like Robin Hood movie that has a fox in it. I know that. Huh. Maybe Puss in Boots? Was there a fox in Puss in Boots? Alright, we're not doing too hot on this one. That's okay. Train, boss, orphan. Just try Fantastic Mr. Fox. Guys, too. Assassin. I'll probably just try to get the board here then. Orphan, assassin, train. Man from nowhere. Might get us a few things. Nope. What? It's not even in the database. Unbelievable. Bullet train, assassin, train, probably boss too. Yep. All right, now we just need orphan. Let's just type in orphan. The orphanage. That's got to have orphan in there, right? Yep. Okay. And then it gets to tell you, oh, Batman Begins has all of them. Fox? Oh, Lucius Fox. Okay. Okay, that's pretty clever. Okay. ABCs of Death. Yeah, I'm remembering now. ABCs of Death is usually a good one to just do on any of these because there's 26 short films in there. You're probably going to hit a lot. Zootopia, yeah. Okay. That was a poor performance on my part. That's fine. All right. We're going to spire now. We're spiring. And we're doing Necrobinder, A10. So let's do it. Been thinking a lot about the last few attempts I've had. I'm getting better at this character. I think we're consistently getting out of Act 1, which is great. Hey, Celentinia, welcome in. It is hot today. It's actually not that hot. It's only like 84, but it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow, so I wanted to do my chores tomorrow instead. Because I don't want to be walking around on the sidewalk in this heat. Distra, welcome in. Sorry, I have a hard time saying your name with the K. I'm not sure why. Dijkstra. That's the best that I can do. Burnt yourself out in the game trying to A10 defect. Defect took me a while. Yeah. I think defect, Necrobinder. Ooh, it's 38 Celsius where you're at. It's getting so take off all your clothes. It's a very awkward song to just sing out loud, isn't it? It's pronounced Dijkstra. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Dijkstra. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Let's take the card reward. I like a dirge. Like a dirge. Oh, it's Dutch for dyke. Ah, okay. That's good to know. Wild Dutch people just throwing J's in there out of nowhere. Dirge used to not exhaust. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Way too strong. Still pretty good, though. What are we looking at? Gila. I think we will go this way. Seems solid. We have some options here. I like it. 38C in Toronto is not good. Yeah. What the heck's going on? Canada is supposed to be the ice box. Okay. 9. By the way, the mods should all be working here. It's weird. The game will just like not want to load, but if I brute force it, it's usually fine. It just takes like 3 or 4 attempts to load the game for it to actually work through that. Alright. This one's gonna try debuff, so we do that. This is probably my best effort to avoid damage here. Some of the sound effects sound a little low. I'm not sure if that's just me. It might be additional weird SFX. I'm gonna turn them up a little bit. You get heat advisories in Edmonton for 23 Celsius. That's adorable. That's adorable. We technically get heat advisories for like 85 degrees. Bone shards. Okay. Let's do that. Bring him back to life. Do that. Look at this. I'm so nice to Osty. Whenever I brutally murder him, I immediately bring him back. It's for a good cause. Death March. Pull from below. I feel like Death March is kind of a like bait card. Like it sounds really good, but in practice, it ends up being difficult actually scaling it up really quickly. I'm more inclined to take Parse for the draw there. Do 6 HP, gain 67. I'm just waving my hands in the air. Oh my god, they're gonna fall off. I'm good. I'm flying. I'm waving them so fast. Dear. We'll take the 6-7 gold. Fine. Anything I want to draw here? No. No. Let's just do that. How's everyone's Tuesday? The Tuesdays. How are the Tuesdays treating y'all? Sick. Guchin besides the melting temps. You at least have a portable AC, right? So that you aren't sweating your whole life away, right? Fresnel lens. Necrobinder does like block cards. Making those block cards better is helpful. 53 max HP is kind of rough, though. Okay. Can I directionally go Asti and Soul cards at the same time? It's kind of the question. Not against it. Not against the idea of it. I want to take a poke, bat. Maybe I want to take Omni Slice. You could also try and build around Gold Axe. I feel like that's kind of tough, though. Omni Slice is good if we hit the eels. You know, it's early days. It's early days, so let's do... Man, I wish I could forward both of those. Let's do a Gold Axe. Just to see if we can do something silly there, right? We start to get more soul cards. That could be good. Sure. We're going all in, baby. All in on the Gold Axe. Parse, Gold Axe is here. It's only doing 4 at the moment. But, hang on. 10. Oh, I would have had lethal there. Well, that's okay. We'll have lethal this way. Awkward amount of health on that thing. I do that, then this. Okay. I gotta like remind myself. For some reason, I always think Golden Axe is like cards drawn, but that's I think that's the murder card for Silent that I'm thinking about. Made some poor choices there, so no elite, I don't think. Okay. Snap. No. Retain. Retain a strike, I guess. Golden axe just to kill. Alright, there we go. Don't scale too fast now. Watch out for the scales. 15. Erudite, hey, welcome in. We're doing variety a little bit. I just keep thinking about how much Hades 2 I'll be playing on Friday. I'm like, gotta do some variety. Plus, I did some speed running while I was working. So, wanted to do some Slay the Spire here. So bad on Necrobinder. Really don't want more strength for Necrobinder. Play Astral Ascent. You can't be pushing me to do that and Batamon Showdown at the same time. That's too many games. Block actually. Plus, I started up Sea of Stars as well, so I'm playing that. Oh, this guy's a fucker. Sea of Stars, I am enjoying it though. It wears its influences on its sleeves in such a way that it's kind of like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But you just realize that like this is so inspired by like Chrono Trigger and all those other JRPGs that there's a part of me where I'm just like, why don't I just play those games again? Why don't I just play Chrono Trigger again? 8 is awkward there, huh? I think I'm just going to play the strength pot. So I can do that. I can do that. Retain that. Block. That said, it does seem like a pretty good one of those kind of games. So I'm not... Does retain... I wonder, I can't remember if retain like overrides the ethereal here or not. We're not going to be finding out though because it's dead. It's annoying that you've shown up now, Sleight of Flesh, but I think we take it and then maybe we get a debuff. Because, I mean, the great thing about Sleight of Flesh is it works with... It works with... Sorry, I'm thinking Deathbringer here. Great thing about Slay the Flesh is it works with like potions and stuff, of which I did not buy any, but that's okay. I've done the thing I always do with Necrobinder, unfortunately, which is go in like 3 different directions here, but maybe it'll be okay. Snap. Let's retain that strike, I think. That, bodyguard, snap again. And defend. It's funny that so many things have changed by internet and social media, but we still kind of rely on word of mouth when it comes to games. Yeah, especially on Steam, like, because there's so many releases on Steam now. Like at the Game Awards, right? Not the Game Awards, the Summer Game Fest. The start of it, Jeff Keighley showed this chart that showed like how many games release each year on Steam, and it showed like as of first half of 2026, it was like 10,000 games, and it's like that is the scariest chart I've ever seen in my life. I don't want to think about that many games releasing on Steam. That's too many games. All right, we're full block here. And again. Just do that. Don't want to draw cards, which is awkward here. Jeff is one of the guys ever. It's always just funny to me that Jeff Keighley... Oh, dear. Okay. Six HP loss is unfortunate. It's always funny to me that Jeff Keighley, like, made his name making long essays on GameSpot for video games. Like... It's one of those things that kind of gets like lost that people don't remember, I think. But you can find like his articles. He would do like postmortems on video games, and they would be like thousands of words long. So like, it's pretty funny. Do that. Do that. Maybe now we just play that. I think this is probably going to be an L, unfortunately. They're getting way too many beckons. Nah, couldn't quite make it. Oh well. All right, we'll try again. He always has that like middle manager energy. Yeah, I mean, I think when you learn that his dad is like was before he died was the CEO of IMAX, it does kind of it makes you realize that even though he is passionate for games, he probably grew up with a very like you need to be a manager style of upbringing, right? And to a certain extent, that makes sense, right? Like it, he would not be able to put together the Game Awards or the Summer Games Fest unless he was a businessman and knew the workings of that. The question is it is it worth having a game show like that? Is kind of the question, I think. And there's certain good things that they do, certain bad things they do, right? Like, I think for as cynical as their shows are and as much and as easy as it is to like easy it is to pick them apart, they still mean a lot to people, I think. Like whenever you see a developer really happy they won at the Game Awards, it's like, oh, that's nice. You know, it does mean a lot to a lot of people. Now, that does make me wish that they were just generally better. Like, I think the game industry deserves better than those awards. So hopefully eventually we find something that is better than that. Let's try a Doom. Let's try the Doom. Negative pulse. That one's gonna do the debuff next turn. Did this out of order again. Lovely. Forget how this works. Should die here, and then that'll be stunned for another turn. Okay. Okay. The Steam Awards are silly. Just the way they're run is quite silly. A big reap, just so I can kill stuff here. Can't rely on Doom yet. As much as I may want to, I can't rely on Doom yet. Eventually, this thing does a free turn, right? Or we can just kill it. I wish I could take the big berry. Take the wisp. Ergo, he ends up shilling creatively bankrupt things. Yeah, like, hang on here. I think we're out. Okay. Like, I don't know if an ad's playing or not, but whatever. That's extraction shooter they promoted that ended up bombing. Like, I think he did that genuinely because the game was coming out pretty soon and thought, this is a big audience for this game. It could end up doing extremely well. So, why not give it this spot and fully promote it and give it the best chance to succeed? It didn't succeed because the game kind of sucked, from what I understand. But, see, does it make sense to put a sharp on Blight Strike to maybe get a little more Doom? Maybe. High Guard. Yeah, that was it. Friendship, I think we take. I had this thought earlier, like, of all the Ascensions, is the extra card removal cost, is that the most annoying Ascension in the game? I think it might be. I find it very frustrating to deal with. Got very mad when it was added. Yeah, it's interesting. It doesn't seem like it should be that big of a deal, but it kind of is. Gonna play the Reap. And Reap again. It reminds me a little of the Afterlife is like decent block, which I think we kind of need at this point. It reminds me a little bit of, I think it's Blue Stake and Balatro, where you lose a discard on Blue Stake. Where it's like, it seems like kind of a minor thing, but it ends up being really impactful and irritating, especially as you go further up into the stakes in that case. Could try double elite. That would be triple elite, actually. How hard it is to remove cards is very core to Slay the Spire. That is true. It's one of those RNG things that I think often frustrates me the most in this game. Is just that sometimes you're able to remove a lot of cards, other times you're not. Do I want to do 3 elites here? Let's see, it would be... The eel would be a struggle. I think the deck's not really there for me to go after that many elites in succession. Such a horrible sound those rats make when they die. Poor rats. Poor rats. I think if this one's going to try and summon a dude, this one just debuffed me, so I don't think it goes straight to... I should definitely try to remember this crap, though. Nope, that's the one that tries to summon a dude. God damn it. Well, it's definitely going to do it, but that's okay. Let's see. Afterlife, Bodyguard, do that. The guy addicted to thin decks, this was a huge blow to me. Come on. Come on. It's too early in the stream for the big deck jokes, right? Speaking of, though. They definitely tried to get players to go thick in the sequel. You know, it's funny, I was thinking about that Necrobinder run last night. I think like legitimately we should have done Parasol there, like, which is like a funny revelation to have. But I think my reasoning for that is, in some sense, just having a bunch of cards would have been more protection against the withers than trying to do the sculpting strike ethereal stuff, which was not a bad idea, but we got basically no value out of attempting to do that, which is frustrating. Whereas if we took Parasol and we got like just a bunch of like strong cards and garbage, I think maybe we could have pulled out the win that way. There's something to keep in mind. I think the next time I see Parasol, I'm just going to take Parasol. I think we're fighting the Matriarch. We haven't gotten a power card. I usually like to try and... Well, we have this power card, but I like to try and get like a couple of power cards before then. This is because you get so many free turns there. Beat Grave Blast. Block-wise, I feel pretty okay given the Aussie stuff we have. So take a Grave Blast. And I'm just going to take the heal here. This guy, huh? I will hold the Heart of Iron for a little bit here. I'll use it now. Do I want to use both potions here? 24 is a lot. Okay. Okay, blast, negative pulse again. Hmm. Will live. Okay. Now would be a good time to... There we go. Okay, good. Now we can knock him into second phase, which is perfect. Alright, we good. We good. We good. Strength potion, not super helpful. I like Mercury Hourglass. I think Sleight of Flesh is just still kind of an always take on Necrobinder. I'm gonna take the heal here though. I was contemplating not, but we don't have a ton of health here. Okay, that. Just beef ourselves up a little bit here. Not a good draw there. Friendship. I play this. That does awaken. That wakes her up because of Slay the Flesh, but it's probably worth just playing now. Getting this show on the road, right? She's gonna wake up anyway. Let's do it. All right. Get bigger, Osty. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Do that. Do that. All right. Play this. Yeah. Good to play Reap now, I think. Ossie will say bye-bye here, but that's okay. So Doom, and then a bunch there. Okay. Slower than I'd like, but... I think we can manage here. Maybe you should have just used the strength potion earlier. For the heck of it. $24, come on. I'm gonna play that now. Okay. Okay, we're good. Wasn't worried for a second. Emotionally dependent on rerolls because of Hades. You know what's funny? I almost never take the reroll option when it shows up from one of the, what are they called, ancients in this game, I think. Demon. Time's up. I think, is this pronounced Demon? Something like that? It's French. So that just means you don't say the last 3 letters. That's all I know about French. Brightest flame. I think you take brightest flame. We do have to be careful. We only have 66 max HP. I'm gonna look up how to pronounce Demon. 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 Demon?
In English, designating all the land retained and managed by a lord of the manor under the feudal system. How do you go about pronouncing it? Domain. Domain. You do want to stress on the second syllable, on the main syllable. Domain.
Domain. Okay. Apparently it's domain. Domain it is. Domain these nuts. That's right. So what are we looking at here? That. This feels like a scary deck for these elites here. $13, 12 right now. Sleight of Flesh. Brightest Flame. Defend. I'm taking 20? I think not. Where the hell is the negative pulse? Please. Please. It's an unfortunate draw. Just need this. Okay. All right, we're good. It's probably delay. We do not have a lot of debuff cards yet, which is a big bummer. Wongo. Just don't hit Wisp. We'll be fine. Okay, I'm totally fine with that. So a run I did, what was it? I think it was a couple nights ago. I actually was able to pay Wongo 300 gold to get his relics in 5 turns or whatever, but then I died. So wasn't able to do that either. I was so pissed. Alright, let's think here. 10. We'll knock him out of the armor. What we need here. Do that. Grave Blast into negative pulse again. Okay. Route. Okay, not going to take anything unless it debuffs the enemy here. Use that to take care of that. 15. Septo long term, I think. I'm gonna use the strength potion in this fight here. Yuck. 34, huh? Jesus. It's no good. Maybe you should have played that Reap. Wouldn't have mattered, really. 12. 4. Damn, it's one off. Dang. Ow, 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 ow. Played this. Full block now. Brightest Flame into... Oh, that works too. Alright, survive through that. But at what cost? But at what cost? This counts as a debuff. Debilitate. $21, you monster. We lost this one. Too bad. Too much like murderizing from those the stupid fucking bugs. Rough. All right. There. We've successfully cracked our knuckles. Warmed up. Now we can play for real this time. Yeah? Neo's bones. Yes. Those are not great. I did not want that. Happy Flower is cool. I mean, these relics are cool. Large capsule. I don't know. Maybe I'm too harsh on large capsule. 2 extra relics is cool. Merchants are there. Let's go this way. Then... guess we'll see if I want to hit that many campfires. I do kind of like Stone Humidifier. It's probably like a... it's probably like a really mid one that's just for bad players, but... look at our success rate today so far. Regret. Regret's a bad one. Because Regret showed up here, if we get jury duty, is it not going to show up? That would be nice. Come on, dude. Maybe you should have just gone to a super early shop to get rid of it, but it's okay. Who needs HP? HP is a resource. Just gonna do that so we can get through this fight here quickly. That's messed up that regret counts itself, isn't it? It's super messed up. No ethereal cards yet. We just tried the Doom thing, but we don't have any Doom cards. So this is actually maybe a little bit better. Lose 9 HP, transform a card. That's gamble. We're gambling. Gamble, gamble, gamble. Still better than a strike. Okay, rolling boulder. I just want to get out of these encounters before a regret does damage to me at this point. Do that, do that. Plus it's fun watching the boulder go, right? Okay, good. Huh? Wish I took the ethereal damage card now. These guys are kind of pushovers-ish. Defend. Gonna throw the weak potion on him. 1 times 9 goes to 0 times 9. He only attacks 1 times 9 this whole period, so he'll be doing functionally nothing to us for quite a while. Reap here kills you. That's the least amount of damage I'll be taking. And regret's right back. That's awful. If only it was deal damage, not lose 1 HP. Much more manageable. Do that, and then reap. See ya. Dance Macabre and then right hand synergy, kind of. All right, finally can get rid of this regret. So we can get rid of regret. We can get lethality, like that. Like that. In desperate need of a heal here, so I think we do that. that going to be worth having a curse in our hand, in our deck, this whole time? As far as curses go, it's not a bad one, right? I think I'd rather do that than take some upgrades. Than gamble on getting a good relic. I think I like Dance Macabre for this fight in particular because of the ringing. If we have like a 2 energy cost card during the ringing phase, we can play that and at least get some block, right? Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Mummified Hand. Okay. 2 power cards now. Mummified Hand really does make some of these power cards a lot more valuable to play. It's always the issue with power cards, right? Is most of them don't actually do anything. Look at that. Trade a curse for a curse that's eventually gone. We're so good. Yeah, power cards, right? When you play a power card, it usually doesn't do anything that turn. Some of them do, but most of them don't. And then you're kind of SOL on that energy cost of that turn. It can lead to some bad turns trying to play power cards. With Mummified Hand, though, it makes the card free, which is great. Bonk. One of these powers up. I think it's the middle one. Been trying to make sure that one dies. It did not power up, in fact. Bummer. Flower pot. Hitting for 11? Okay. How often when you're playing this game do you forget when you get extra energy and then you end your turn? It's the worst feeling in the world. And these are all good options, actually. I think I like Delay the most. One of the best block cards in the game. Yeah. Real shame going into this fight with no potions. Why did I play the defend last? I do not know. Two HP, it's all you need. It's all you need. Sturdy clamp, okay. A second reap. Okay. Ah, shit. All right, I'm gonna save scum here real quick. So I just want to see if I could get through that. So what I should probably do is attack this one, attack this one. Let's see. Nope, still wouldn't have been enough. Damn. Good news is this is the only thing I'm going to play tonight, so we are going to get that A10 win. It's going to happen. Let's remove these strikes. That's good. Just doing the same thing over and over again. We're back to the matriarch. Speaking of doing the same thing over and over again, there's been this trailer for a movie that's been attached to every single movie I've seen in theaters for like the last, God, like probably like 10 movies I've seen, and it's kind of like making me hate going to the movies a little bit. It's called One Night Only, I think, and the premise of this movie. I guess I want to do that. The premise of this movie is that apparently this is like a fictional version of New York where one night only it's legal for singles to have sex. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Kind of weird, like, purge-ass puritanical version of the Purge is that? It's very strange. And they sort of just like say this and then kind of like move on to like the romance portion of the romance portion of the movie. What do I want here? But yeah, it's such an infuriating like premise and trailer, and it annoys me so much. There's also a scene where one of the main characters is like a pizza, owns like a pizza parlor, and the other main character is there eating the pizza, and she's like, "This is the best pizza I've ever had," except you can tell that this is like the most room temperature ass, mediocre looking slice of pizza you've ever seen in your life. And I hate it every single time I see this trailer. The male main character is I think he's the husband of Dua Lipa, which I guess is why this movie's getting so much exposure. But yeah, I'm just like, man, don't like it at all. That's just New Yorkers and pizza. Come on, we can't be hating on New York pizza. One of my favorite jokes in The Office is when Michael Scott's like, yeah, time to get a famous New York slice. And then he walks towards the place and the camera pans over and he's going into a Sbarro. You're European. Oh, European pizza's not good. Come on. You want to know the ugly truth of it? Actual Italian pizza, not as good as New York pizza or Chicago pizza. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You can deny it, but nope. Sorry. I'm gonna take man, it's just, this is awkward. Afterlife is not bad for the block. Let's try Calcify. Remove. This is interesting. Okay, so we're starting to get like a fair number of like removals here, which can be very nice, which is good. This is one of those runs where I'm like, yeah, you get to remove a ton of cards. You're with me on this one? Hell yeah. Canadians expelled because of the Hawaiian Gate of it all. I'll be honest, the whole like pineapple on pizza thing, that doesn't really bother me. Like the actual taste of pineapple on pizza doesn't bother me. What does bother me, however, is that there are simply better there are simply better fruits to put on pizza, I think. Like fig. I think fig is excellent on pizza. Have I had Italian pizza made in the US? It has been a while. There's not a lot of them around here. I take a flatten or a poke at this point. Probably flatten long term. Yeah, fig pizza is great. Like I think that's an excellent. Attack this one first, I think. And defend, do that. Peanut, banana, and curry pizza. I would try it. I would try it. Really nice pizza I had in Spain when I was there had egg on it. It had some like various like hams on it as well. It was pretty great. I like that. Lethality works with Osti attacks. So we're gonna do it. Lose 8 HP. You see how low I am now? It's okay, we're getting a heal. It'll be fine. For the sake of surviving this, let's just use that. You think the hype is a bit much? Well, that I would agree with, actually. I think, let's see, calcify, lethality. Awkward. Gotta do that. Fire potion. Defend. Calcify. Sweet corn. The Neapolitan style is interesting. Like there is, I learned this recently. There's only like a few like genuinely authentic Neapolitan style pizza restaurants in the United States. I'm not necessarily sure what that means. I think it means you have to like go to wherever in Europe and get like fully like taught how to cook Neapolitan, and then you get like a certificate or whatever. It's kind of similar to how like Kobe beef, you know, technically you can call anything Kobe, but it actually has to be like the scientific literal definition of Kobe requires it to be from somewhere particular in Japan. What's my avenue here? Maybe 19. I don't like fighting 3 of these. Dough techniques. I love a good dough technique. And go ahead and hit. Probably that one. Then we can flatten there. It's gonna be enough. 9, 27. Okay, it is lethal. Good. Not a terrible fight. Not a terrible fight there. Not at all. No, I don't think a second calcify it makes sense. Dredge is going to let us actually make use of some of these Aussie attacks a little better. I always forget this is an ethereal card, too. Last thing I'll say about pizza is I think Chicago deep dish style is a little actually overrated. I think it's too much. I think that's too much pizza for me. Like, I'd rather just have lasagna at that point. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, this is not good. I don't like this. Do that one. This is gonna be kind of unpleasant, this run. Oof. Oofta. That. Deal damage to you. Kill you. Attack unit. Defy. Defend. Okay, we're getting there. Maybe. Big enjoyer of pizza Lego. I don't know what that is, but it does sound pretty tasty. Attack that. Okay. Flatten that. Do that. $21. Come on. Okay. How many times can I say okay in one fight? When you're fighting these eels and without potions and it actually goes well, then I'm allowed to do it. Yeah, we have to start getting more Osti attacks. But this whole thing is fucked. Lego is a Hungarian dish. It's like a donut meets flatbread, and it's usually topped with garlic oil, cheese, and ketchup, tartar sauce, and or sour cream. That sounds awesome. It is hopelessly incompatible with my current diet, unfortunately. Lizard tail costs so much. I think I'd rather get another lethality. Whoa. Do that. Remove our final strike. No more strikes here. Buy this and invoke? I don't know that invoke is good. What's the diet? I'm basically doing like keto light diet to try to lose weight. It's the stuff that I've had the most success with in the past in terms of losing weight is doing keto. Though I say keto light because I have a hard time maintaining the actual like fat percentage requirement on keto. Blorpy, hey, welcome in. Good to see ya. Let's take an invoke. Yeah, the like no carbs thing. It's pretty helpful just generally because it makes you avoid a lot of junk food, right? Like you can't have even like a single bag of chips on a keto diet. That's way more carbs than you can manage. So you kind of just gravitate more towards healthier foods, stuff that has a lot of protein and fiber in it. It's really nice, you know, fills you up well. I'm going to take the heal here. It's a pain in the ass going out to restaurants, though, on a keto diet, though. That I will say. Must be eating mad beans. A lot of broccoli right now. I did get specific, like, they have keto bread at the store, at the supermarket that I get. It's not really keto because it's not high fat, but it is like low carb and it's high in like fiber and protein, so it's pretty filling, which is nice. Okay. All right, the fight actually begins here now. We managed to play all of our power cards, which is beautiful. You're allergic to bro... That's supposed to be broccoli? Oh, Blorpy and Sella, and you met up? That's so sweet. Love hearing about the Discord meetups. Dora was there too. That's right. Dora lives in. Look at this. It's gonna do 54 damage. I do worry that everything else is going to be a lot harder, though, because I'm not going to be able to play all these power cards reliably. Sentry mode. Wish this was called Goblin mode. Do you take this just in case you run into the No, I think I learned last time that getting a card that exhausts the withers in your hand I think that's too unreliable for it to maybe be worth just that consideration. Am I a fan of the chickpea? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I think I'm going to take... We'll try the sentry mode here. Transform all strikes and defends. Forbidden Grimoire for the card removals. We're at 16. I don't think that's necessary. And these are almost equivalent, right? So let me do this. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? It's relatively okay. Love chicks pea. Ooh. Ooh. No. No. We raise chickens on the farm. Do that. Play this one. This one. There we go. Good. Yeah, chickens are gross. Well, they're gross when you keep them in an enclosure, I suppose. Most animals will end up being gross if you keep them in an enclosure, I suppose. How do I get out of this? Dredge up this stuff here. That. F it. Fetch another Osty attack? Sure. Gain a random power? Hate Storm. These are only ethereal cards. I mean, it's something. This is the problem with the power card stuff. Eventually you just draw too many of them. Turn's kind of gonna hurt. Should be good now. That. Cool. I'm going to take this for the block. We're getting forced into an elite here, which is trouble with a capital T. I don't want extra cards at this point. Game. Making me take all these cards. Let's take the deck spot. Nah. Smith it. Smith. What are we going to smith? I'll use sentry mode, make that a little more playable. Brave is a nice word. Oh, no. Let's do do that. Okay, taking 13 damage here. Guess so. Play that. Triple R block. Still 27. Oh, I hate this fight. Ow. Dang. Do that. If I dredge these cards up. Okay. I think we win. Okay. Goddamn Dorito is so stressful sometimes. Delay, I think, works well enough. Permafrost. I chose a dark path here. We can do that. We can do dredge. Bring these attacks back. That's going to be 28, 38. Oh, I thought I had more. That's okay. What am I going to eat when my diet is over? Oh, it's going to be a pizza. 100%. 100% a pizza. Damn. Not enough, is it? Bummer. Ah. I don't think I can live without carbs. It's more short term. It's more short term until I get my cardio up to snuff. When I can start doing hour plus rowing sessions, then I can eat whatever I want. Then I can eat whatever I want and drink whatever I want. We like an enchant here. No gold, though. Yeah, lack of pasta is definitely tough. That's a tough adjustment to make, because pasta is just tasty. It's so yummy. I will say, and I've done keto a few times in the past. This is the first time where I actually had like the keto flu like adjustment thing that they talk about, which was weird. Like the first 2 days I started, I really just felt like hungover. Like I had a headache. I got basically no work done because I just like, even staring at a computer screen was making me feel kind of ill. So just word of warning, like other times I've done keto, that's never really happened for me. And I've kind of been like, when I tell people about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I think that keto flu thing is like overhyped, but it actually happened to me this time. I think it's probably this, just for the block, maybe. Moderate the potatoes. I mean, if you're from Europe, Erudite, you probably know that like those wackos in Britain make like a full meal out of eating a giant potato. Let's just do it. I do love me a good twice baked potato. That's extra no-no on a keto diet. Pasta, potato, butter, and seasonings. Let's keep going for encounters. Need some guidance from the game on where I should be going here. Would cheese-filled bacon-wrapped sausages be keto? Extremely keto, actually, because that's basically all protein and all fat. Do that. This. I forget what the exact like breakdown on keto is. I think it's like ideally you want less than, like, to be major extreme keto, you want to do less than 20 grams of carbs a day. And I think you want to get like 40 to 50% of your calories from fat. That's the part where I struggle. That's the part where I struggle. I'm like, let's try Doom here. Just chew on some butter. Oh yeah, like I'm gonna be adventuring in the Antarctic. Just take butter sticks where I go. Just try to out-exercise your eating habits. Hey, that's one way of doing it. That is one way of doing it. Tough part is like fundamentally, it's much easier to not eat a candy bar than it is to do the Stairmaster for half an hour, right? One of those requires significantly less, at least physical effort to do. Damn, this fucking stupid ass fight. Hate it so much. Go take the Stairmaster, fair enough. Do that, do that. It's gonna be a slow process here. Ice cream, you know, they have like low carb ice cream. I've seen that. I've tried it. It's good. It's not like necessarily lower calories, but it is a little bit. Just food for thought is all. Come on, dude. 2 away. All right. Are you kidding me? I'm going to take that much damage here? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but what types of cardio have you tried? Because I think... not all cardio is created equal. I personally find Stairmaster to be aggressively bad. Melancholy's okay. Shop is sandwiched between 2 elites, huh? Can't stand running. Yeah, I don't like running either. I don't like cycling indoors unless unless I'm at home and I can watch TV. I'm gonna take this. I'm concerned if I don't start getting some like damaging cards here, this thing is gonna suck. Cycling hurts your ass. Yeah, that's an adjustment. Though to be honest, I think the truth is, you did a 70-kilometer cycling route in Japan. Hey, that's really impressive. I know, no idea what path you took there, but I know. I want to keep that. I know there's some routes in Japan that are really, really bad, especially depending on the time of year. My sister would do cycling routes in Japan, and they're like, it's like incredibly hot, incredibly humid. It's like, how could you possibly do that? How can you do it? Shimanami Kaido. I'll have to look that up. I was gonna mention some of my like tips for dealing with the painful ass you get with cycling, but you are obviously more of a cycling pro than me, so no need to bring any of that up. Let's see if we can actually scale that. Remove. Thank you. Near the water. Oh, nice. The thighs chafing. Hey, like, look, I think a lot of people don't like rowing machines, to be honest, but I would consider that. That I was just about to say, one problem is a lot of gyms don't have a lot of rowing machines. What I personally like about rowing machines is that it's a full body workout, and it's pretty low impact relative to certain other things. You know, you're not slamming your legs down on pavement and stuff, you know. You do have to make sure you do good form, because you can mess up your fingers pretty badly. But that's true of everything. It's always good to have good form. 7 per. I think double vulnerable is good. Oh, people love the Stairmasters. They love them. Should have done this first, probably. Pull a skill from your draw pile. Okay. $18. Can kill any of these with Doom this turn. That probably makes no sense, to be honest. Brady, hey, thanks for the lurk. The big motivator for the Stairmaster is you want a nice ass. There you go. Now, whatever gets it done, right? $9. Let's do the same thing, because you're charging up. Negative pulse, okay. Alright, well, we win. Good. Oh no, it's one off. Fuck. Oh dear. Well, we're good. Borrowed time. You know, borrowed time is always good. Hopefully one of these question mark rooms has some healing for me. Can't do the cheese. Maybe we can get out of here. No! What'd I do to deserve it? No! I think the big eel, the Papa eel, probably murders us. Maybe we can manage these encounters, though. Wait, borrowed time hits these skill pots, doesn't it? I think it does. The way they made the coral mini boss so hot, you mean? With legs that won't quit, baby? That's the kind of figure you're looking for when you're going on the Stairmaster, right? Keep a picture taped to the console. Beautiful. Hey. Look at our big boy Osti here. He's so big. Love it. Sculpting strike to try and scale up, pull from below. Not you, not uses. I did that in a weird order. What else is new, huh? All right, so it's kind of working. It's kind of working. A second pull from below has hit the deck, huh? I think so. I think... So I need to be able to kill this thing fast. That will not wake him up. Okay. Bottom decked it. Haha, soul for the win. Okay. Oh, good night, Blorpy. Take care. I'm gonna keep my Osti alive. Oh, that's not gonna keep Osti alive anyway. Shit. Well, it's all right. Poor Osti. Osty, I will avenge you. I mean, probably not, but we can pretend, right? Osty survives this one. Gives and gives and gives. You fucking... Ridiculous game. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, it's telling of just how well balanced this game is that happens so often, though, right? Soulstorm, not generating nearly enough souls for that. The fact that we're trying to do this makes losing strength awkward. So I guess it's misery. Man, that can't be good, right? I haven't seen it before, I don't think. Empty Cage versus Forbidden Grimoire. I mean, it's basically better Empty Cage, right? Gold's for capitalists. It is for capitalists. It's also for people who don't fully have their deck online for Act 2 and Act 3, though. Which is the sad part. I wonder, what's like the unupgraded version of this? Oh, it just costs. It just costs 2? Okay, that makes sense. Merchants. Early merchants like that I hate so much. Okay with that. Right, spread that doom, baby. Spread it. Haha, that's exact. That time, you screw. Oof, took a lot of damage there. Took a little too long to kill that thing. That's not good. Oofda, oofda, oofda. Okay. Jeez. Jeez. I need that to survive. Remove a strike. Okay. Take that. That would make no sense at all. Every 5 turns, gain an energy. Heal 1 HP every combat. I think Happy Flower, wilting Happy Flower is better. Maybe. That way? Yeah. This fight's a little spicy, so I think I'm gonna not do the Grimoire here. Focus more on murderizing this thing before it murderizes me. Full block, thank you, Austin. This is, I mean, we're winning this, but this ethereal card thing, it's not scaling very quickly. I don't have that many ethereal cards yet, which is kind of the issue. This one I can't play. I wonder why it, well, it's listed as ethereal, so it vanishes. Never mind. I wish it was like for every ethereal card that, I don't know. I wish there was some way that this worked with that, is what I mean. Veil Piercer could be helpful. Oh, this fight sucks. Need to make sure I can kill that next turn, probably. I have no attacking cards. Awesome. It's alright. If it dies to the Doom here, that means that it's not going to respawn next turn. I'm pretty sure. Fingers crossed. Hey! One cool thing about Doom hitting after everything else. Okay. Poison can never, that's right. God, this is a frustrating fight, though. It's just like... It's so hard to get through this quickly. Do that, do that. Can I do the same thing here? Maybe. That. This. Yes. Okay. All right. That's helpful. It's helpful. Okay, good. Yeah, it just takes forever. We did it, though. It didn't go too poorly. No to those. We already gotten our grimoire value. Grimoire value? This fight kind of sucks too. Is the truth is they all just kind of suck? Yes, I knew it. You're just ugh at every single fight. Definitely a fair statement, I think. I'm about to get dazed up the ass here, which is not good. $18. Do that, I guess, and then that. Okay. Oh, they're coming, baby. Look at them. Look at them. It's a good high damaging turn that was there. Very impressive. Oh, good. Man, that's a little overkill, that. Wonder why it's peaking like that. Okay, we made it. My golly gee. It's just more vulnerable. It's another ethereal card. All right. Final strike gone. Gonzo. Just like I'm about to be? Abysmal first hand here. And one day's fighting another. Dad's clearly expect you to kill it before he gets to this point. Probably, right? Hang on here. Do that. Do that. That. Fuck. Cover your ears. Nope, we're dead. Bummer. Alright, one more shot. One more try for tonight, I think. It was fun trying this. It's fun trying this, but I think it just doesn't scale fast enough. What are the other... Let me look at this. What are the other, like, ethereal cards that this bony hag has? I almost said bony bitch, but I think that's too aggressive. I try not to say the bitch word. There's that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Of course, lethality. Lethality is probably like the key to that in a lot of ways, right? Seance. I have not seen a seance in a century, seemingly. This boner. She is kind of a boner. I did watch a little of a Balor Lord today, and someone asked him who he felt was his weakest character, and he said Necrobinder, so that felt a little reaffirming. Little reaffirming here. Shops are way too far away for the greed there, I think. Probably do this path here. And then just take Booming Conch. Or Conch, as the British call it, I think. Well, like Booming Cheeks. Oh, you don't like the Booming Conch? It's alright. Oh, because you routinely skip elites? Well, you see, the clever part is the conch lets you do better at elites. Like, so I think often the big problem with elites is that first draw can just suck ass. So if you can get a better draw because of conch, you can conch it up like you're a foul-mouthed squirrel in a rareware game, then yeah, it's good. No, I think conch, the hard H is the US or North American pronunciation. Conch is the British one, I think. I'm basing this entirely off of the Netflix Lord of the Flies adaptation, so keep that in mind. Pretty good show. I liked it. Though it was definitely another I think the kids weren't like super young, but it's definitely another thing I watched where I was kind of like really fucked up that we It's really fucked up that we have kids acting and stuff, because I'm not sure they have the emotional maturity to handle the dark subject matter that's in this thing. It's a hard balance to fully figure out, though, because I think, like, it can be good for kids to be able to see media that has people, characters that they're their age, and then so therefore they're able to relate to. Like, you know, you start casting 20-year-olds to play all your middle schoolers, and I don't think that's going to go over very well for anyone. Retain's a strong enough ability that I'll do that. Yeah, no one wants to get into a situation. Ooh, nice. No one wants to get into like a Steve McQueen in the original The Blob movie, where he's supposed to be a high schooler, but he looks like he's 50. I think even then Steve McQueen was only like 30, but it's just like it turns out Steve McQueen, even a 30-year-old Steve McQueen, looked like a 50-year-old. Yeah, it's very how do you do, fellow kids. Bad retain. Do that. Do that. Out. Little tickle of damage. Never hurt anyone. Okay. Man, I think I've overestimated just how much increasing the sound here from 50% to 70% is going, because the noise this thing just made, I was like, is there a goddamn train suddenly outside my apartment? It's bananas, I tell ya. Just how much a little 20% makes all the difference. Okay. Yeah, Death's Door is a very good block card with what we're doing here. Pay 40 gold, gain 4 max HP. I think I'm willing to spend everything I got here. Transfigure. You could eat more, but you're out of gold. Boo. Boo. $15. Take 5. It's okay. Okay. But not to get chipped down here, but well, the problem with Transfigure is I often have a hard time figuring out how to play that card. The effect is obviously quite strong, but can never quite figure it out. Finally. 10. This will go to 12. So it's a full block. Okay. Hit that one. Hit that one. We're good. Dance Macabre. Am I taking that card too much? Am I mainly taking it because it's fun to say the name? Maybe that's the question we should be asking. Feels a little accusatory if you're thinking that's what's happening here. Triple elite. Nah, that's too aggressive. I think I like that. I think the deck's punchy enough for an elite here. Especially this one here. Total scrubs, really. Seven. So this one will die of doom. I think it's one that powers up quickly. See how good the conch was here, Celentinia? Major conch power. Let's hit this one. Just defend and take a little bite. Do that. That. Transfigure's just gonna hang around. Oh, we got a chance here now. There we go. It's annoying. The replay still happens after the shield, though. Wonder. I think we blast the grave. Blast the grave so we can play Deathbringer more often. Or potentially that. Or Death's Door, right? Makes Death's Door a bit more valuable. Let's Smith. One bummer about Deathbringer is the upgrade on it kind of stinks, huh? They just do Grave Blast since that turns it from a card that exhausts into a card that doesn't. Double Macabre. Double Macabre. I shouldn't, but I want to.
Whoa.
Ugh. It's a bad turn. Okay, then... Delete going there. Don't lose too much health here, please. Gonna have to use this. 26? That's ridiculous. Probably skipping that elite then. Maybe you should have played the power card here. Oof. Did not go very well. That's okay. We're double macabre now. Snooze the ad. Come on. Don't even try to do an ad here. When we're at the very end. We're at the end. Oh, they've added so much animation stuff. Have you seen any defect runs that show like the new little animations among all the orbs? That's really cool. That's cool. Like they get like the dark orbs, they get like these radiating like circles around them. They get bigger as the dark orb gets stronger. It's pretty cool. I think it's Grave Warden. Very concerned about surviving this. It's too bad. That one fight really messed us up way too much, which is a bummer. If you play a soul, a random enemy loses 7 HP. Unique background too. Oh, I know. Have you seen the background for the like weird goopy guy? The goopy guy that has all like the intangibles on him? That one's cool. Validity or Phantom? Yeah, Phantom. Macabre, Great Blast, No escape. That hurts. This is gonna be really tricky here. Obtain the Great Blast. Okay. No escape. Okay. Okay. That's not good. Hang on. Will this work? No, I think it purges the weak even if I did transfigure, right? Like, I think so. I think so. I'm going to try it, though. I think that's the best option I got. Defy that. These are retained, at least. No, it does keep it. Okay. Okay. All right. Defend. Defend. Borrow time. Defend. Great Blast. Phantom was one of the first ones to get added. Yeah, okay, good. Made it through that. Remarkable. Hang. Hang. Do we hang? Hang, hang, hang. Hang. Hang with a Grave Blast. I think that works. Why do you give, like, the worst energy ones? Stinky boy. Vaku. To be fair, Vaku might be worse. Vaku might be worse. All right, made to Act 2, at least. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I think so. I feel like Vaku's, in particular, is like... Hang on. Transfigure. That. Borrowed time. Okay. I feel like Vaku is like extra energy one where he plays the first turn for you. That's like almost untakeable when you get to higher ascensions. Rather not take that much damage, so please. No Grimoire this time. Grimoire this time, though. Where's my hang? No! Hang? Alright. Now, though, when Brave Blast shows up, then I'll show you. You'll all see. You'll all see how good it is. Watch this. Yeah, 40 damage. Hang's definitely definitely one of the funniest cards in the Necrobinder. What's a good phrase for the Necrobinder? Is like full scope of all cards. Wouldn't call it an oeuvre, I don't think, but kind of want to. Can't believe your goat is French. Could do this. Borrowed time now. I still able to play this? I am. Okay. Cool. All right. Don't. Can't decide if taking, I think a second Grave Blast makes sense. We do need to level that up. That will start to get the hang a lot more consistent. Alright, after last time, I'm going to focus on this fucker. Reduced potion slots is pretty rough, you think? Yeah, I would agree. It's... do that. Yeah, you don't realize just how strong potions are until you only have 2. A little pissy here, huh? 22 still, huh? Really annoying. Need this baddie to show up sooner. Feels bad using that many potions, but what can you do? Okay. Yeah, potions are strong in this game, especially they can help cover up for like a really bad first turn. Which is often where I fail, I think. Getting really bad turns. Speaking of, it's okay, actually. All right. F those bugs. Not messing around. Gotta take the heal here now. We had another... Yep, very soon die. Okay. Let us upgrade this. Ooh, nice. So now... Upgrading the borrowed time might make the most sense here. Decimillipede. Decimillipede. Forget my own gimmick, actually. The technical name for this creature is the human centipede. Ignore what you see there. It's human centipede. I messed up. Should have taken the borrowed time first. Fuck. Damn. Ow, 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 ow. Alright. Dance. Macabre. That. Borrowed time. Okay. Slightly alarming draw. How? Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Grave Blast that. Pull that. $66 armor. Fuck you guys. Problem now is they're gonna come back pissed off. Is that they're gonna respawn before that. Am I now like trapped in a vicious cycle here? The Doom Spiral. Oh no. Oh nosies. Thinking hard about this. We'll do that. 16, okay. Let me think here. Why is this 2? Oh, the replay. Yeah. Okay. I think we got this, though. Negative pulse. Borrow my time. Okay. The stress. The stress. Double hang. Sure. I hate how you can't you cannot you cannot actually get like the relic with only the 3 divinations. I don't want to deal with the Dorito boy. Wait, what does this do? Hang on. Say, hey, oh, I can't go back and look at it. Fuck. It's a good smithing option here. Could just take the heal though. 15 HP is a lot. Nothing perking my cherry. That's a phrase, right? For an upgrade. Yeah, we're just gonna rest. Gigantification for the biggest hang of your life. Could have played Grimoire there. I wasn't paying attention to the anchor. Oh well. Oh well. Play that. Perking your cherry. I got the energy potion. Let's just use it. The relic's alerting you. Like, yeah, it should just like... It should just be like a big, like, klaxon that appears. Makes noises. Sure, I could buy that. Do that. Do that. I gotta turn myself around. I wonder if that's a mod there. Maybe. I could believe it. This is gonna be kind of painful. I need to Ray Blast into Deathbringer. All right, I borrowed time finally. Thank the heavens. Hang, yeah. It's probably more block to do hang to 5, maybe. It's gonna do 40. I'm gonna do the Gigantify now. I need the Grave Blast into the hang. Like so. Do that. Okay. How much are you doing? 32 to me? Like, come on, dude. You gotta take one of those chill pills that Bart Simpson is always talking about. It's gonna be close. Okay. Negative pulse. It's a bad turn. It's a real bad turn. 26. Okay. Might just make it. Play this. play the Grave Blast. And pull Deathbringer back. I guess there's 16. No, this will get us plenty of block if I do that, and that's the right call. Okay. Weak for a second turn. Got a tremendous amount of armor, you dick. Okay. I think we're good. Yes, 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 yes. Suck it. Huh. Into Act 3. Let's go. We're ending the night well, at least. These have been stressful encounters, I won't lie. Can't decide if end of days or time's up is what we should be doing. Let me think here. End of days is... End of days ends up being, pun intended, more playable with like borrowed time and the like, where we can play it a bunch. Time's up is a one and done. I think there's a couple of like multi-enemy encounters in Act 3 that I really dislike. So I think I'm gonna go end of days. It is reliable. Well, yeah. The upgrade on it is retain, which I would have gone for, but I think end of days just does more overall. Like if I end up going to that elite that has that the blowjob rose, then yeah, that would be good. Ooh. Did I just instinct my hangs? I think so. Hang, and then the Grave Blast. All right. Hopefully the hangs can do what they need to do here. Let's see. What else do I want to upgrade in my deck? The hangs would go to 26. That's a lot. 37. It is queen into bullshit glass. Yes. Hopefully we can just hang the shit out of him before we die. I think I'm gonna go this way. Try and hit all of these campfires. I can't decide if the elites are worth. I could also go that way through all the elites. Do I think there's any elites that I can't kill? We'll consider it. Do that. We can for an extra turn. Bronze scales and its fight goes hard, yeah. Oh, hang on. Almost made a mistake. We can do that. We can then do that, I guess. Borrowed time. Not out quite yet. Motherfucker. Look at this. Look how close. Look how close. It's despicable, I tells you. Ugh, I'm taking a ton of damage because of that. Deck's getting a little thick, but that's a good card. Okay, here's one of the encounters where I was thinking End of Days will go hard as hell. I just need to draw it now. $28. Did not draw the End of Days, which is a big bummer. Well, we'll take the Grimoire, then. Okay. Might as well just do it now and get maximum block value here. Needed to draw the End of Days much sooner than we did there. Oofta, oofta, oofta. Little late, little late. It would have been fine if the End of Days showed up a little sooner. It did not. All right. Waffle. Those ain't waffles. I'll take that. The vulnerable doesn't really make a ton of sense.
Whoa.
Okay, saving my ass there. End of Days. $18. Oh no, I'm gonna lose by 1. No! Oh no! On like the easiest fight in Act 3, probably. Ah! That's too bad. It's just a shame. If this had shown up like 2 turns sooner in that previous fight, we would have been okay, I think. Ah, it's too bad. I couldn't play the Dance Macabre this one. Ooh, what time is it? Okay, one more time. We're gonna play super fast though. We're gonna speed run this. Silver Crucible. Okay. Don't even think about it. Don't have time to think about routes. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. This will go fine, right? This will go fine. Deathbringer right away. One tickle there, then that. All right. Chant a skill with Nimble 2, sure. More of that. Get the draws, sure. Route, good. Big Doom. One off again, fucker. How is it possible? More Doom, all the Doom. Doom let me down last time, it will not this time. Trust. He's got trust. All the Doom. That, like that, and that. Nerd 3, still not enough. Uh-oh. Not the worst. What is that? What the hell does that do? Oh, 3 souls in your draw pile. Neat. Okay. Solarama. It's empty. It doesn't do anything. What other elites are left? Birdonis, I think we can handle. 15. Dealing 23 now, okay. Oh dear, that's a lot of encounters before no animation. Blasting candy, get all the powers. Sure. Haunt? I don't know. We're gonna power max. I barely paid attention to whatever the hell I was even fighting here. It's kind of fun playing like really fast. Reckless abandon. I need some damage. Upgrades are good, I guess. Uh-oh. It's too much damage. Reckless abandon, best boon, that's right. Power max. It's a full block. Okay. Deathbringer. Negative pulse. Do that. Hit the one there. 1, 2 off. Aha! That's ridiculous. Easy game, easy game. Kitty, I know, it's so late for the food, though. Right? Just need to double that, I think. Stop hitting so damn hard. My God, dude. Just checking I live through this. Barely. The rest, okay. Plays that. Ouch. $33, not enough. 5 health. That gets him to phase 2. Okay. And deceased. I tried. That was fun. Ah, too bad. Okay. Well, that will be it for me tonight. I will not be streaming Wednesday or Thursday, but on Friday we will be doing the big, huge, all aspects surface run where I'm probably going to die. So we can look forward to that. That would be silly. Celentinia, Breddy, Erudite, Blorpy, who's in bed now. Distra, thank you for, or he said Dykstra. Gotta remember that now. Thank you all for coming out and watching the Dong Show here. Let us find someone to raid. We'll send you off to, we'll send you off to, see here. We'll send you off to Behemoth Steve, who is doing some, looks like Kingdom Hearts critical mode, Kingdom Hearts 3 critical mode. Very, very hard game to play on critical mode, so that should be kind of exciting. Where the hell is my Twitch? There it is. It's not even giving me the option to raid. What? Oh, there we go. All right, start the raid. Oh, it looks like they're at the very end of Kingdom Hearts 3. So spoilers for anybody else who plans to play Kingdom Hearts 3. All right. I don't know why I just pinned your message though, but I'm not gonna stop now. Okay, bye.